Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Magnetic Money. Now, have you ever felt like the money that you're after, it's right there, but you can't quite seem to get to it? You can see it, you can almost taste it, smell it, but you can't quite touch it. It doesn't want to flow at the level that you'd like. Maybe the money comes for a little while and then dries up again. Or maybe it comes and disappears again. Or maybe you find that there's some invisible income barrier that you just can't seem to get past. You're working harder, you're trying all these strategies, but nothing seems to do the job. And then you start to have the fear and the doubt come in, right? You start wondering, maybe it's not meant to be, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I should go back to getting a job. It's very frustrating because you feel like you're going 2 steps forward, 1 step back all the time. And trust me, I've been there. I know how annoying it can be, and I know how demoralizing and utterly frustrating and really quite debilitating it can be at times as well. So what I've found in my experience is that it actually takes 3 things to master money to the point that money is consistently flowing and you are relaxed and trusting in that process. You know that it's going to come. You know that it will keep coming. And in fact, you're not even thinking about the money. You're just busy building your business, taking care of your clients, doing the things that light you up. So it takes 3 things to master money to that level. I call these the 3 M's of money. And they are, number 1, manifesting money. Manifesting money means that you're tuned to the vibration of abundance. It means that money can keep flowing into your experience consistently, effortlessly, and in ever increasing amount. The second M of money is money mindset, because without the right mindset, if you've got old limiting beliefs and stories that aren't a match to that level of money you're attracting, then the money cannot stay. So you need the right mindset, you need the right belief system, the right money story that will allow the money to keep on flowing and to stay around, and for you to actually feel really great and confident about the money in your experience. Because trust me, I've had lots of students come to me initially who had great income that other students were wishing for. And still they felt broke, they felt stressed about money. And that is an issue of money mindset. That's an issue of feeling like it's never enough. It could be millions of dollars and it can still feel not enough if you don't have the mindset piece right. So that's the second M of money. And the third very, very critical, important piece that a lot of people miss, to be honest, is money management. Having some simple money management principles and strategies and systems in place so your money's running on autopilot, so you give every dollar a job to do, and that is what gives you money confidence. That's what allows more money to come in and show up. That's what allows you to shift your mindset and say, hey baby, I'm all ready for you. Everything is laid out. Bring it. So the thing is that I want you to be really wealthy. I want your business to do really, really well. My vision is to put billions of dollars into the hands of women in business just like you. Because you can change the world. You can influence, inspire those around you, and you can make a difference to your community. You can help solve and equalize some of the issues we have in our communities and the world around us. And you cannot do that while you're in survival mode. You cannot do that while you're worried about your own financial situation. And you cannot serve lots of people in the way that only you can if you're not making enough money doing so, right? And most businesses struggle. 60% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. And 25% or more of businesses are only making $50,000 a year. That's not a lot of money. That is usually survival mode. And it doesn't allow you to actually change the world, to actually go out there and really empower and influence others and change their lives. It keeps you stuck just in your own little sphere. And that's what I'm passionate about. Putting more money into your hands, into your pockets and pockets of women just like you, so that you can get beyond worrying about your own finances and start influencing the world around you in a really powerful, impactful way. And in Australia, to be in the top 1% of income earners, it actually only takes an income of over $330,000 a year. That's not all that much. In the US, it's $390,000 a year that puts you into the top 1% of income earners. But the average income of that 1% is actually $1.3 million a year, whereas the average income of the remaining 99% is around $50,000. So you can see there's a huge, huge disparity between the top 1% and everybody else. And it's not that they're smarter, it's not that they had more opportunities, it's that they have some simple things in place that help them attract money, keep money, and make money grow and multiply. And that is exactly what we do here in Magnetic Money, because Magnetic Money is 3 money programs in one. It teaches you how to become attractive and call the money in without having to think about it, becoming magnetic to money. It also shifts your money mindset so that you can feel great about the money that's coming in and keep it around. And it helps you get the basic money management principles in place so that the money that you have is growing and multiplying for you. Now, there was a time where I honestly couldn't even pay my rent. I had gone through a divorce. I was walking through the supermarket one day, in fact, and I was adding up all the items as I put them in my trolley to make sure I didn't blow my budget, which was very, very skinny because, like I said, I couldn't even pay my rent. My income was government benefits at the time, and it was less than my rent. So I don't really quite know how I made it through that period. My background is a scientist. I'm a chemical engineer originally. So I was really interested in learning how to tap into the power of the universe and what the science and the psychology behind it was. And it was really dedicating myself to all of that that made a huge difference. And I built a very successful business in the finance industry. So that gave me a lot of exposure to helping people manage their money, helping people get confident around their money, and learning how to do it for myself. But my story doesn't end there. That's not the happy ending, because what actually happened is that a few years later, like 2 years after I'd started the business and it was doing really well, I was on a 6-figure income, but I felt more broke than ever before. My expenses had grown. Sudden emergencies kept gobbling up all my spare money. And I actually moved out of my beautiful house that I loved so much, that was the epitome of my financial independence after my divorce. I moved out and moved into a cheaper rental property while I rented my house out just to save $100 a week. And there I was working in the finance industry, helping other people with their money, and I was making a 6-figure income. So it was that helped me recognize that it takes more than just manifesting the money, and it takes more than just shifting your money mindset, and it takes more than just managing your money wisely. What it actually takes is the 3 combined together, the 3 of them integrating, and that is when you step into your power. And when I did that, everything changed. My business took off and hit multiple 6 figures. It won national awards. It did fantastically. I bought 2 more properties. Then I stepped into a new business. I stepped into this business and I took that to multiple 6 figures within just 2 years. So this stuff really works, and it works not just for me, it works for my students who have gone from the last $500 in the bank to instantly making $6,000 a month, every single month. My students who managed to attract $12,500 worth of business within 2 weeks and are having $10,000 weeks. These are people who previously had never made that much even in a month, and they're having $10,000 weeks and $10,000 days. So Magnetic Money as a return for investment is incredible. This program is easily a $2,500 US program, but it actually is only a fraction of that price for you to join us. And when you think about these results, it's really a drop in the ocean in terms of the return on investment that you could harvest. Because imagine what it would feel like to be part of that top 1%, to be part of my vision of changing the world. Those women who amongst them are bringing billions of dollars into their experience and really shifting the world around them in a tangible way. Now, in Magnetic Money, you have 2 payment options. You can pay up front and save a little bit more, or there is an easy payment plan. And it gives you lifetime access to this program. It's not a do it once and forget about it kind of deal. This is a way of life. This is a new way of thinking, a new way of relating to your money. So I'm here to support you live in person every step of the way. We run intensive rounds where we go through the whole 6 modules of the program together. And in between those intensive live rounds, we still have live support calls. So I'm constantly there to answer your questions and support you. You also get a 30-day money back guarantee because I know you'll love it. So you have absolutely nothing to lose. There is no risk. And when you think about the students and the amazing transformations they're making, invoicing $50,000 in a month, having $10,000 days, when previously they felt stressed and worried about money and thinking they had to close their business, it is massive. The opportunity for you is massive. So I want to give you that opportunity to join us in Magnetic Money today, because the community is there for you. And they say that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So my wish for you is that the people you spend most of your time with are the people who are in Magnetic Money. Remember that if nothing changes, nothing changes. So choose your preferred payment plan today. You've got 30-day, no risk guarantee, and join us in Magnetic Money. I'll see you there. Bye for now.